gas shit. Flipping bars, no gymnastics. I love my blunt, never pass her. Spaceman, baby, cause I only smoke nasty, staying high, never switch.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's your boy Featherstone. Today on the Featherstone Show, we got recording artist True. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good, bro. How you doing, man?
Doing lovely, man. Thank you for being up here, man. Venice Beach, we outside with it.
Hell yeah, outside with it again, man. I love it, man. I really appreciate y'all for having me on today.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Well, let's get into these questions. Where you originally from?
I'm from LA, man. West LA. What's the best way to put it? Baldwin Hills, if I could, you know what I mean? So.
Okay, how long have you been doing music for, rapping?
Oh shit. Alright, so look, I'm 33. I've been rapping ever since I was 7 years old.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? So I started rapping when I was like 7. I wasn't serious. You know what I mean? It's what a 7-year-old is.
Yeah.
So I started writing poetry though, when I turned like 10. My grandma, she was really heavy into poetry and shit like that, so she used to write, she used to always read me her poetry, and I used to always say like, well damn man, I want to do that shit. And one day I wrote some shit, and I think it was about just some random dumb shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm mad because I'm on punishment, and I wrote a whole song about it. So I've just been writing ever since then, you know?
You had a beat to go with that?
Man, what it is, like,
okay.
Yeah, so, you know, and then just listening to all types of different music, man, you know what I mean? And then, you know, I know every black house, man, on Sunday, you know how it is. Mamas and grandmas, they cleaning, so you know we got the oldies playing in the back. So every time I hear songs, I used to always try to rap over them.
Okay.
It didn't matter what it was, you know what I mean? I always try to do that, so.
And how many mixtapes or albums do you have out?
Right now, we got one EP out. I got a second EP dropping at the end of December, Liftoff. And then January, we dropping one more. So we got a 3-series EP that's coming out. And then I got an album dropping next summer, Leap Year.
Okay. Who would you say inspires you?
Oh, bro. That's a good question, man. I would say Jay-Z, Nas. I love like that old school lyricism, you know what I mean? Ludacris, like, you know what I mean? Like, I love lyrics, bro. Like, I love storytellers. Kendrick, you know, Cole, like everybody that's doing their shit now, you know what I mean? Like, and I just really love storytelling.
Okay, who would you say your top 5 MCs is? Of course, Jay-Z, Kendrick gonna be in there, but starting from top 1, who would you say?
I don't have an order.
You don't?
All right. I'm gonna fuck you up with this one. I'm gonna go Big.
Okay, B.I.G.
I'm gonna go Jay-Z. I'm gonna go Nas. I'm gonna go Andre 3000.
Andre 3000.
Don't fuck niggas up. Ludacris.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people sleep on Ludacris, man. Like,
yeah,
he was
his
a lyricist.
delivery, all that shit.
Right, bro. I'm telling you, man. I don't know what it was about Luda, man, but it was like, I listen to Luda, and it'd be like he'd say some off the wall shit, and I'd be like, "Fuck! Like, who the fuck thinks of that?"
Like, is he still putting out music?
I don't know. I think like mostly like yeah, right. If anything, like movie soundtracks probably and shit like that. You know what I mean?
How often would you say you record? You be in the studio?
Studio, I'd say like. Okay, look, so I'll put it like this. As far as like big sessions in the lab, big booth, I say we probably hit that maybe like 2 or 3 times a month, maybe more than that. But literally we going in 12-hour sessions, you know what I'm saying? So, but as far as like just recording, getting my shit off, like I record every day. You know what I mean? Like I write every day, I record every day just to kind of like get my hair so I can hear how I want shit to sound. And then when I go in the booth, like, it's money, like every time.
Special producer, or you work with multiple?
Showtime Beats.
Right.
Showtime the Don. I gotta shout my boy out, man.
Okay.
Shout out Showtime. That's like my #1 producer, man.
Okay.
That's my guy. Like he on Squad, Trash Bag Boys, forever. Like.
Okay. Have you ever done a battle rap before?
Nah. Okay, look. So, Pete, like yeah, we used to battle, like, but I wouldn't say like official, like you know, like battle rap. But you know, I'm from an era where you pull in a party, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas in the circle.
How old are you?
Right now I'm 33.
33, okay.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from that era where we come in and everybody rapping, and then, you know, it turned into a battle, you know what I mean? It wasn't necessarily like, oh, we gonna battle, but you know, we'd pull up, So if you pull up, everybody had a rapper in their crew. You know what I mean? So end up spinning bars, and then that's just how it goes.
Okay. How do you feel about hip hop nowadays?
I feel like now. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of gimmicks. It's a lot of gimmick, which isn't a bad thing. You know what I mean? But I feel like we kind of missing, we got to get back to those roots of hip hop, man. I love when people can tell their story, you know what I mean? I get it, everything can't be turned up and you know what I mean?
Everything's based now around a catchy hook.
Yeah, I miss that real shit, man. I miss lyrics, man. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let me ask you this. What's the most difficult part about being a rapper? It's a lot of rappers out here getting killed and shit.
Yeah, man. I think the most difficult part right now, man, is trying to convince somebody to listen to your shit. Cause I figure right now, we gonna leave today, you gonna meet 20 rappers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna meet 10 rappers walking to the car. You know what I'm saying?
LA,
so it's LA, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just I feel like now it shit turned into, when we started rapping, it wasn't about money, it wasn't about fame, it wasn't about none of that shit. It was about, man, I got this shit in my head, and the only way I'm gonna be able to get my emotions out is if I say what I'm feeling. You know what I mean? And I feel like now that shit, rap is turning into a fad. You know what I mean? Well, shit, my mama said I gotta either get a job or I gotta go to college or I'm gonna just be a rapper now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of that shit turned into that, Or it's nigga, I'm from the hood or woo. So, fuck it, I ain't doing shit. Let's go in this booth. You know what I mean? And I just feel like we gotta get back to that shit. Craftsman. I feel like this shit's a craft to me, I've been doing this shit my entire life, So for somebody to wake up one morning and say, well, fuck it, I'm gonna be a rapper, that's trash.
We actually, look, no shade to my boy Honesty, but have you watched our past episodes?
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, he had it's one of our artists, he has a lot of tattoos, and did you hear how he started rapping?
Oh yeah, you say he had the tats, and everybody said
you like a rapper, that nigga just started rapping, so yeah, it's real easy nowadays,
right,
you feel me?
Right.
Yeah, all these platforms just put your shit
and I'm
out
not
there,
saying, I'm not saying that, I'm pretty sure they do their thing, and it's dope,
honestly, he's good.
Right, and it's just but also too, I feel like you born with it. You're born with it, and maybe he just never knew he was a rapper until somebody said it, and then he tried it, and it was well, shit, I'm good. You know what I mean? So,
let me ask you this. So what keeps you motivated to still want to rap even though lyricism is not as popular?
My kids, my livelihood.
How many you have?
I got one that's mine, and I got 3 bonus kids.
Okay.
So you know what I mean?
Girl.
We got 2 boys and 2 girls.
Okay.
So and it's just literally just everything, man. I'll give you a little backdrop about me too. So I'm also I'm in stage 5 of kidney failure. So I have this disease. It's I want to say it right, but Kahn syndrome, right? Kahn syndrome. So basically, I was about, I say 5 years ago, bro, right? My regular job, I'm a biomedical engineer. So literally, I work on hospital equipment and stuff like that, working, fixing it. I was fixing it, working on the road, bro. Literally, think about this, you got your dream job. Got my dream job, bro. Woke up one morning in a hotel, started throwing up blood. I thought I was sick, sick. I thought I had the flu, something like that. I go into a hospital. They tell me, you're in stage 5 of kidney failure, and you got about a year left to live, literally. And this is what they told me 5 years ago. When I heard that, I basically said to myself, man, I'm done wasting my life. It was always I get to it, I'll drop this project, I'll drop this song. I always was writing, I always was rapping. I just never put myself out there like that, So it was once I got that news, and it was literally I only had a year left to live. That's what they told me.
Yeah.
So it was fuck it. I'm gonna build my legacy. So then that year came, year passed, and then I started noticing when I put my energy back into myself and put it back into this music, 1 year turned into 2 years, 2 years turned into 3 years, 3 years turned, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here we are now. And it's now I do dialysis. I gotta do dialysis 3 times a week, but that's the type of shit that keep me going, just knowing that, bro, I can't give up, because if I give up, I'm dead.
And that's why you really can't judge a book by its cover. You never know what somebody's going through.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like looking at you, if you didn't tell me that shit,
you wouldn't know.
You feel me? I wouldn't know that. Not at all.
Exactly.
Man, so God is good. God's thank him for keeping you, man. And your music is definitely driving you.
Right.
Driving. If you don't stop doing that, stop doing your music.
Exactly.
If you stop that, you feel me? It might stop. Yeah. But let me. What album changed your life, and what's your favorite verse from a rapper?
Album that changed my life, bro. I'm gonna say Chronic 2001. I feel like damn, that's a good question, bro. That's a really good question. Chronic, I feel like Chronic 2001 was the one. I heard that and I was like, damn, these beats is crazy. And then it felt like Dre just got all his homies, and then we just made a classic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And verse that changed my life. That is a fucking good question. I have to say it'll be a Jay-Z verse, bro.
Okay.
I think, damn.
So many.
Right? I want to say
99 Problems.
Yeah, probably like 99 Problems. Like, I mean, damn. Yeah.
Okay.
That, and I feel like Blueprint 2 changed my life too. Like, I heard that and then that shit just changed. Like, also too Kanye, man. Like, Graduation was a fire album. I love that album. And I think one of my favorite verses all time probably is Jay-Z Diamonds remix.
Okay.
That's probably one of my favorite verses ever.
In your opinion, what's your strength and what's your weakness?
Strength. I think my strength is writing, telling stories, being able to put you in my shoes. You know what I mean? While you listening to music. Weakness, man, I don't know. I guess we don't believe in those, right?
Don't put that out there.
I ain't found it yet.
Hey, nigga, I'm being kidney better. No weakness.
Right?
No weakness.
Oh God. I feel like if I can get through kidney disease,
you can do anything. For real. What rapper do you want to work with that's in the game right now?
Everybody. Can that be the answer? All right, now if I had to pick, damn, I would say Cole. I'll probably go Cole, J. Cole. Yeah, I just feel like, Cole, definitely.
At the stage you are in, what goals do you have?
My goal right now is to really put the world on my music, man. Like, right now, my number one goal is to stay true to myself and to basically try to meet and connect with as many people as possible. You know what I mean? It don't matter who it is, man. Folk singer gave me up tomorrow and say, let's do a song, and I'm on it. You know what I mean? And then my whole thing is like jumping in as many genres as possible. I don't want to put a limit on myself. Like, you say rapper, and then most niggas think like, oh, hip hop, R&B, like sing, put on some auto-tune shit. You know what I mean? But I want to be able to do it all, bro. Like, and I think that's really what it is. Like, stepping out of that comfort zone, getting out of that box. Like, yeah, we rappers and da-da-da-da-da, but we can do anything. Yeah, like,
that part right there. Let me ask you this. I had something I wanted to ask you on the side. It wasn't on the list. But what advice would you give up-and-coming artists?
Take your craft seriously. And what I mean by that is it's not about how many songs you make. It's about the quality. You know what I mean? I can make 10 songs in the studio and they all could be bullshit. You know what I mean? But I got 10 songs. So usually they think, 10 songs, that makes me, I'm better than this nigga. You know what I mean? And that's not the case. You take your time. You buy beats. You connect with the artists. You connect with these producers. You talk to them. You know what I mean? Anybody can go download a beat off of YouTube, bro. You know what I mean?
And look, if that shit blow up, guess what? That producer,
he coming for
your shit.
Exactly.
He can take it all, and you can't do shit.
You can't do shit. That's why I said, like, my thing is, if I could give anybody any advice, which I wish somebody would have told me, which they tried to tell me, two things: listen. And secondly, take everything with a grain of salt. Now, just because somebody tells you to do something a certain way, don't mean that you gotta do it that way, but you gotta find out what works for you. And then my other thing, like I said, is investing in yourself. You know what I mean? Like, because it turned into a point where it was like, nigga, we was buying shoes and weed and all of that. Then we get to studio and it's like, bro, I only got like, you know what I mean? But it was like investing in yourself. That's the one thing that I could give anybody, any advice. And listening to people that have been through it before. You know what I mean? Like I said, you don't necessarily have to go the same path as them. But you know, I could give you some game right now, and you could take that and make $1 billion off of that. You know what I'm saying? Just because I went left when I should have went right. And I'm trying to get you to go right, you know what I mean? And exactly.
Okay. Well, at the end of the Featherstone show, what we like to do, we like to let artists perform. Can't wait to get you on the mic, man. One more time, just tell the people about your upcoming project that you got and where they can find you on Instagram.
Okay, yeah. Right now, my Instagram, Twitter, everything is I am True Outlaw, and that's TruOutlaw. Right now, we got I was about to say lift off. True Life Story, the EP, is out right now. Go get that. All platforms, everything. The end of this month, December, we got Lift Off. That's coming out. And in January, I don't know the exact date yet. It'll be late January. We got Orbit Mode, and then we got the album coming in the summertime leap year.
Okay. That was True. Y'all stay tuned, man, for his performance. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
AP right here, man. True Life Story. Street Life. Video coming soon. Nigga, let's get it. Let's go. Tell the homies that it's time that we gas shit. Flipping bars, no gymnastics. I love my blood, never pass it. Spaceman, baby, cause I only smoke nasty. Staying high, never switch. Love my money, not a bitch. Gold on my fucking wrist, BBS on them lips. Swinging right, catching phase on sight. Type of pack, get it gone in the same night. And why we stay fly, cause we only smoke flight. And why we stay gone, cause we only take flights. I'm the hype now. Tell her pipe down, money too short, bitch. Now I got that hype now. Smoke a blunt, cop some shoes, drink a bottle on the beach. Fucking instrumentals, call that sex on the beat. Album about to drop, I'm about to take a leap. When I'm feeling like this and nobody can compete. Only love J's like I'm wearing that 2-3. Jumping over competition straight from my 2 feet. Shocking Kobe in the city, looking for 3 piece. Since she from Greece, I call her the Greek freak. Fresh J's, new gun, no case. Drink bottle straight, baby, no chase. New bitch, always nice hair, thick thighs, slim waist. Might need a taste. Fresh J's, new gun, no case. Drink bottle straight, baby, no chase. New bitch, always nice hair, thick thighs, slim waist. I might need a taste. Take a trip to a spot just to see what she tastes like. Put it all in just to see what she take right. Homies told me every day I don't want that street life. Call my gun right, you be good in a street fight. And I love the way she suck it, never use teeth right. Always on the green, call that tea time. Dogs always chasing cats, so I love a feline. Homies rocking blue, throw up C signs. Shout out to the homies that was on the front line. Shout out to my blood, threw me lifelines. Make enough money for a lifetime. Get that gold, make it shine in the nighttime. Do she want me for the rest or do she want me for the tree? Got vine that I swing on, never gon' leave. Rolling up the leaves for relief. I hope I make it every day when I'm in the street. Fresh J's, new gun, no case. Drink bottle straight, baby, no chase. New bitch, always nice hair, thick thighs, slim waist. Might need a taste. Fresh J's, new gun, no case. Drink bottle straight, baby, no chase. New bitch, always nice hair, thick thighs, slim waist. I might need a taste.
Yo, that was True, man. True, thanks for being on the show. Y'all make sure y'all download this man music and all that. Download this music. Featherstone Show. We out. Thank you, brother.
Yes. Spaceman, baby, cause I only smoke nasty. Staying high, never switch. Love my money, not a bitch. Gold on my fucking wrist, BBS on them lips. Swinging right, catching phase on sight. Cop a pack, get it gone in the same night. And why we stay fly, cause we only smoke flight. And why we stay gone.